that was very muted. I don't know why.
It was a situation. Oh, okay.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
I probably should have prepared some words. I mean, I'm always of the mind that people's questions are more interesting than anything that comes out of my mouth, because then I can say something awkward in response to it, and then later tonight when I can't sleep, think about what a dumb thing I said.
You're absolutely right what you just said.
That's part of the 6 minutes.
It's getting obvious.
Well, I'll throw out the first question. I'd be happy to throw out my particular special questions because I didn't get to ask you the other night on the red carpet, Jeff. We were too busy jumping around.
I'm going to call you Hunter S. Thompson.
Sure.
Okay.
Are those prescription sunglasses?
What?
Are those prescription sunglasses?
Actually, they are.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have prescription sunglasses too.
They make a world of difference. Yeah. No, I'm not just a fat Kid Rock, I swear. Kid Rock fans in the house, huh?
All right. We'll do a panel like this.
Nice.
Just to say,
I've got nothing.
You got nothing.
I'm not really high right now. So
They don't make prescription bifocals either, so.
Wait, what was that? An implication that he's old?
What?
Was that an implication that he's old?
I was.
Oh, okay.
This is getting crazy.
Yeah, it's getting ugly.
We've got
my bad.
4 more minutes.
7.5 more minutes.
There was that 7 minutes of awkwardness you're talking about.
Yes.
Who's your favorite superhero, Jeff? We're at Comic-Con.
My favorite superhero? Oh my God, hold on a second. My favorite superhero. This is a big question. I have a comic book collection. Let me think. What was the question?
Wait, what?
Who's your favorite superhero? You can tell the crowd, Felicia, because you answered me last night.
I did, you asked
Why
me
don't you
last
tell
night.
these
It was Nightwing because he's the hot one. Right? Isn't he so much hotter than Batman? I don't know why. And then he became Batman, and then I was like, he's not as hot. And now he's Nightwing again, I guess. So maybe he's hot again. Who knows?
I'm still thinking about my answer.
I mean, did you remember the question?
What did you just say?
Did you remember the question? The question was, what are your favorite
What
superheroes?
superhero? I know. I have a very odd collection. I'm trying to think of somebody who I really read growing up that I wanted to. Just thought was really cool.
I mean, you're still thinking, are you thinking about it? Are you going to have
I'm
an
still
answer?
thinking about it.
Boy, we should talk about the guild maybe and then come back to it.
Let's jump to the villain. Who's your favorite villain, Felicia? Tell everybody who your favorite villain is.
I made one up last night, but my favorite villain would be Avinashi from the guild. Because I'm trying to get him back on track to the guild.
Oh, let's get to the guild. Okay.
Right? Did you see that segue, guys? I'm a writer. Who's been watching season 5? Awesome. We actually, I wrote this whole season based on the fact that I love conventions like this, because the show has been kind of built, person by person. Ever since, remember Comic-Con when I took the cast came down and I literally was like printing up bookmarks and handing them to people and then they were like throwing them on the ground. So if you saw, no, it's true.
Somebody hit you in the face.
They did hit me in the face.
When you gave him one.
And then if you saw episode 3 of The Guild that just came out last week, there's a thing where Blades is handing out headshots of himself. That was what inspired that. So the whole season is me, trying to just like infuse as much of my con experience as possible into season 5. So we have some crazy stuff that happens during the season that is all an homage to, stuff like this, bringing people together to share what they really love.
Yeah, and Greg Romanowitz this year designed a lot of the booths.
Yeah, he did. Right here, Greg Romanowitz.
I'm sorry.
And
The booths are perfect.
the guy, and I forget his name because, we're in front of a bunch of people and I'm blinking, but a guy from Tennessee who's a fan actually made all the banners for us. What's his name? Mike? Huh? Mike D?
Z.
Mike Z from Tennessee. That rhymes. Should we do a rap?
I really think she'd have a last name.
He should have an actual last name. Is it
Z?
Z? Is it? Anyway, he's from Tennessee and he's his fan and he made all of our signage to make it look like a convention. And he donated everything. So if you need some signage, talk to Mike D in Tennessee.
Look him up on Facebook.
You can't even dance sitting down. I'm sorry.
What's your favorite superhero, Jeff?
Next season, Bork.
I mean,
There is no Bork next
it's
season.
literally been 5 minutes. habits. You just can't come up with one, just make one up. I mean, it's not like a commitment for life.
Damn it.
Captain Hammer is a superhero. Yes. Guys, if you have questions, you might want to be just lining up, just because we are.
Yeah, we are on the clock here, so smart man.
That was very good.
I was ready.
We just kind of
Wait, let me see
sucked
that.
right in.
Oh, hey, you wore a work shirt yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good to see you guys again. Just a question. You guys just kicked off season 5. You guys started all this. You actually have the Dragon Age movie coming out. What's next for the guild? What conventions you guys going to be appearing? What's some of your next plans?
Thank you. I'll give you $5 later for that.
One word, Hawaii.
He keeps wanting. Okay, first of all, Jeff Lewis.
Why can't we go?
He wants like the guild to go to Hawaii, like with a Brady Bunch or something.
Yes.
Maybe
There's
shoot
gonna be
the snake.
a spider bite, and Greg will get lost at sea, and
Would Clara would get lost at sea? Is that what you think? And then she couldn't find her way back?
yes,
Okay, no. It's a horrible storyline.
it's a free trip.
It's not free. I would have to pay for it. I have to.
Exactly. What
And
have
then
you
what else?
stated that's bad?
And then you want a spin-off. I mean,
It's all coming up board.
It's a horrible. That's a horrible title. First of all, second of all,
By
what would?
horrible, you mean a great title.
Wrong. That's not what I meant by that English word. Horrible. What would that entail? That spin-off? I mean, nothing.
Me and chicks. And a lot of drugs in a hotel room. And just like celebrities and just Lakers games. And a lot of donuts and really expensive hamburgers
Okay. See, this is a bad pitch.
and chicks.
Anyway.
I'm sold.
Minerals.
You want to watch this? Well, you're Hunter S. Thompson, so
I want to be on it now.
clearly. We're going to go to Dragon Con. If anybody's going to that. Anybody? No. One woman. A couple people.
The women are doing Dragon Con.
The world's going to be a Dragon Con. So we'll be there with Amy and Robin. And then I'll be in New York City. And then, the show's just rolling out. We've got 8 more weeks, 8 more episodes to do. So next week there's going to be next week we reveal a couple of good guest stars and a storyline. I don't want to spoil anything.
I wish I could tell you who's going to be there, but I can't.
I can say my friend Marissa from Dr. Horrible, Marissa Tantrum, is going to be in next week's episode, so I can say that.
And you mentioned Doug.
Well, he's not in next week's episode.
But you already mentioned.
But Doug Jones is going to be in the season. But yeah, I'm still talking and you're still standing there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
I think we answered it,
We
right?
answered it, yeah.
Let's let the guy behind you ask a question.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi.
First up, before I ask my question, I just wanted to agree with Vork. I think bald people are awesome too. Okay.
Thank
It's
you.
interesting because you're not even.
Because you have plenty of hair, so.
You got fucking hair. I didn't.
But it
you're
runs in my
bald.
family, so I'm kind of worried that down the line. Anyway.
I mean, I'm not
Okay.
saying- Yeah.
So, I know that season 1, you guys did it completely independently, and then after that, you got some funding from Sprint and Microsoft put you guys on Xbox Live Marketplace. So I'm just wondering if, after that started happening, were there talks with game companies about their game being the game on the guild, or did you guys want one, or has it always been planned that there just wouldn't be any actual game mentioned on the show?
For season 1, I actually wrote it that it was World of Warcraft. So, and I always had this envisioned, like the avatars, actually being World of Warcraft characters. But then, just for copyright purposes, I didn't do that. And then it seemed really weird to me to make the game a game that people know after that. It just seems like it would have been weird and just been made me concentrate on what was not important, which is seeing the characters run around a game versus seeing the people interact in real life. So nobody really approached us, but I wouldn't have probably been open to that idea just because we established that we don't see it, and it would have just been weird to just shift in the middle of it.
Thank you.
And then she went off to talk about how she's kind of like the dictator of everything that happens in the guild, and if it doesn't involve her, I don't think she's really interested. So my question is...
Did you pay for that?
My question is to Felicia. Is it because you're worried that Jeff is going to kind of become like a Justin Timberlake of the guild and not need you guys?
Wow.
I think I already am.
I mean, I don't know. You already had that prepared statement, so I don't know what to respond to it with.
I did date Cameron Diaz for a while.
Did you really?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. What did I tell you that?
I would hope that everybody from the guild goes off and becomes a Justin Timberlake.
Do you mean that?